Okay, so what is going on, guys? It is Domino and welcome back, and today for you guys I have a gameplay on Raid in which I go 90 to 1 with a DSR. It's just going to form the backdrop of the video. It wasn't, nothing too special because I have got those big kill streaks on, as you guys can tell, and obviously they inflate the score quite significantly. But hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay commentary. But it's not going to be a traditional gameplay commentary. It's going to be a commentary which talks about gameplay commentaries, if you guys understand that. I hope you guys can all read the title, which obviously reads The Death of Gameplay Commentaries, which is going to be something which a lot of you guys may agree with, may disagree with, and it's just one of those things which I've been thinking about for a couple of weeks now. So I decided to do this video today, and I know in my previous video, in a Search and Destroy gameplay I uploaded yesterday, I promised that I was going to do another Search and Destroy kind of breakdown video for you guys. I'm going to postpone that for a couple of days, just because I had a change of heart. I just wanted to get this commentary out there, and it's going to be a commentary which I actually need you guys to kind of contribute to. I want you guys' honest opinions. I want you guys to listen to the commentary. I want you to weigh up what I'm saying and tell me what you think about it, what you think about everything which is happening on YouTube nowadays, and give me your guys' honest opinions. So let's start off with the statement of the title of this video. Gameplay commentaries are pretty much in the graveyard. I think we can all say that. Not because they're extinct, not because they don't exist anymore, purely because they're oversaturated. And I myself, I'm so guilty of this. I can't exactly step away from it. But it's something which doesn't bother me. It never has bothered me. It's always been something which I've wanted to do on YouTube. That's the whole reason I bought my PVR in the first place. I wanted to teach you guys about Call of Duty. There's nothing else. I didn't want to show you guys videos of me going to the toilet. I didn't want to do vlogs about pointless things. I didn't want to make commentaries about pointless topics. So that's always been my philosophy. I've always wanted to be the guy, just to make gameplay commentaries. I've understood now that it's not what people want to see. I mean, obviously, there's still a few people out there who want to see it. A few of my subscribers are probably into it. And, of course, I enjoy making these kind of videos. And I recognise that the majority of the people now on YouTube don't want to see gameplay commentaries. And I totally understand that. But that doesn't mean I'm going to change my ways. That doesn't mean, I'm going to start branching out and doing things which I know people want to see. Because I understand on YouTube, I understand what people want to see. And the fact that I can understand that, and yet I still go about making my own videos, which I know aren't that popular. I know, as I said, gameplay commentaries, that not everyone wants to see them anymore. And I understand people need a bit of diversity in their lives and stuff. And let's face it, there's so many gameplay commentators out there nowadays that it's kind of ridiculous. There's kind of always there's nowhere you need to go. You don't need to go anywhere now to get better at Call of Duty other than YouTube. You just simply come onto YouTube, look at a guy who's gone 200 plus, look at his class, and then you go and do it. I mean, there isn't too much more to it nowadays, and I understand that. But what I offer is a consistent playstyle. When I make these videos, you guys see me using this spot here. This spot on Hardpoint Raid is so good. It is so good. It works every time for me. Purely because I can snipe down that long alley. I got the cover of the trees. This tree right in front of me, right here, you guys see on the right. It's such a good cover spot as they come down the stairs. And this spot here, obviously, is great with the sniper. And it's just consistent. The way people play on YouTube now, anyone can get 100 plus, dude. Anyone can get 100 plus. Anyone can run into a ground war game, play against bad players, call a swarm in 3 times in a game, and that, boom, you got 100 plus. And the reason I don't often upload games like, well, I guess games like you're seeing here, even though this is 6v6, which is why I chose it, is because I don't really play ground war too much. I don't want to be the kind of guy like that. I just want to be the consistent guy. I want to be the guy who does well every game. And if I can kind of give you guys that mentality, the mentality which I picked up off Wings of Redemption back in 2009, 2010, he taught me, he taught me a lot of things. He taught me to be consistent, the way to play the game, treat it almost like Battlefield. And that was kind of a totally different idea, which I've never even seen before. A lot of people, they just kind of run around with their heads off. And these people who run around and, get these 100 plus games and stuff, they can't often explain how they did it. And that's because they can't do it on a consistent basis. And I'm not saying I can get 100 kills on a consistent basis. But I could show you a game tomorrow if you guys want to see. 108 and 2 with the M27. And you know what I do? I'm in exactly the same spot on Raid. I go 79 and 0 the first round. But I've had that gameplay since before Christmas, and I've chose not to upload it purely because of what it is. And, I could upload that just to prove a point, but I don't want to. I've talked about this before. With my channel, it's always been about what I want to do. Not what you guys want to see, what I want to do, because at the end of the day, it's my channel. And that may upset you. I mean, it's not my job, so I don't really need to rely on views. I mean, obviously, with 500 and something subscribers, it's never going to be my job anyway. But it's something which I've always prized myself on, always tried to stay true to myself and true to the subscribers which have come here for gameplay commentaries. I mean, that's what you guys come to see. I recognise that. I know you guys like the sniping stuff as well, but you guys understand that it's quite hard to get sniping kind of gameplays on this game because of the nature of the maps and stuff. I've talked about all this kind of stuff before, but ultimately it leads to one thing, you know, the death of gameplay commentaries. That's what it all leads back to, and it's a shame. There's nothing I can do about it. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it now, because, you know, back in the day, back in 2009, back in 2010, people came to YouTube and that's all they came to see. They came to see gameplay commentaries. You guys believe it or not, back in Modern Warfare 2 days, I'm going to say Wings of Redemption was probably the second best player on YouTube, probably behind Sandy Ravage. I'm going to say that. Maybe even better because the way he played it was a bit more consistent. But Sandy Ravage, also a great player as well. But he taught me this kind of just way to get better at the game, way to enjoy it more. That, you know, dying over and over again is no fun. Back, you know, being a 0.9 KD player in Call of Duty 4, it was fun, you know, just running around. But after a while, you kind of get to the point where it's like, wow, you know, I want to get good games. I want to do well. I want to drop a 60 and 1 game or something like that. And he was the best player back in Modern Warfare 2, Wings of Redemption, maybe Sandy Ravage, but one of them was the best player. And they still didn't upload, you know, gameplays which even contend with gameplays which you guys see nowadays. I mean, I remember watching a 50 and 1 domination. I thought that was the best thing in the world. And you guys are watching me go 90 to 1 here. I mean, it's changed so much, and there's so many more people out there which offer gameplay commentaries that you just can't compete. You just honestly can't compete. So that's why you have to branch out. You've got to find your own little trait. You've got to find your own little kind of thing, your niche, I guess it's call it. And you've got to find what you're good at and just do it. I mean, some people make videos. I mean, Buffalo, he does videos about prank calls and stuff. I mean, that's great. If he enjoys doing that, that's great. I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I can see why, and I enjoy them as well. I can see why people like to see that kind of thing. They like to see reactions from people. They like to see just how people, you know, get pissed off and get angry at a game and stuff. And you know, that's great. They're great videos. I've often thought about doing it as well, because, you know, there's a lot of arguments on Xbox and PlayStation, and often people are very ignorant, which is quite funny to watch. But ultimately, it all leads back to the same thing I've been talking about the whole of this video, that gameplay commentaries are pretty much dead, and I'm going to leave you guys with that. It's a shame, but I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to stop making gameplay commentaries because it's what I enjoy. Maybe I'll make some other videos. Maybe I'll even go to vlogs one day. I mean, if you guys actually care. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching the video. If you guys please could rate the video what you guys think it deserves. And of course, leave a comment. It has been Domino, and peace.